Howdy. How do? How do you? Um, yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good day to you. Let's make it a great day. It's already a good day. Let's make it a great one. The This whole thing with the um cardiac patient. You know, there's been several times I'm looking at things and thinking, oh, I could just bitch about this. Like the other day, she was telling me where I was going, what I was doing. We'll find out whenever I'm almost there that, in fact, we don't know where we're going, what we're doing. We're going on a sort of an exploration. It's a hospital safari or something to figure out what we're supposed to be doing, which would be okay if they were actually ambulatory and you didn't have to, carry stuff and lead them and so on. But what I realized the other day is, and today again, is that it's created a to-do list for me to do this and to do that and to take care of this and take care of that and go to this, blah, 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 blah. And at this time, this, that, and that. In other words, I'm becoming more like scheduled and routine, which is, I guess what, exactly what I was needing to get back into because it makes me feel like a real person, like there's purpose of something, right? And which that's going to easily translate over into the rest of it because with this good spirit that has been developed with us or been more here now, I think things will go just fine. The enemy apparently is not, well, I mean, the enemy is defeated, and I pray that the enemy is defeated in some way that heaven makes it obvious to them that yes, in fact, you're defeated. You have no more options to do these things to them, and it's not going to work. So they can move on to the next things they need to do to work on for themselves. Because yeah, they were trying this morning to get in, I guess, and we got up, went to the bathroom, and that's one of those places where it seems like there's something there that you can find it there always, some warmth that will come crawling up on you. And so that happened this morning. And so I've been up since, I don't know, like 4:30. The birds start singing like 5 o'clock, 5:15 in the morning. It's like, there you go. There's your nature's wake up call, right? But I prayed about it, and that all went away, of course. And we laid back down, and I think I don't know if I got some sleep or not, but it was pleasant rest to lay there. The cat jumped up. She was like, the door's open. She come running in, and she was talking to us. I was laying there, and of course she jumps up there to be with us, and then she does her little trick, which is she's one of them floppers, She'll go back and forth, do her thing, pet, pet, meow, meow, and then she flops. And it's like, now you can pet my fluffy, fluffy belly. And it'll just knock you out. I'm telling you, if you ever suffered from insomnia, all you need is to get in the mood for that sleep time, and then get you a cat. Get the cat come in there and sleep with you, or sleep on you, or I at one point I had a teeny tiny kitten, like 15 years ago, climb up, and every time the darn thing got on me, I just fell right asleep immediately. But I digress, don't I? The thing was I was waking up this morning after that event because I went back to sleep for a little bit after that. And I had a dream about the neighbors. They were moving. Hold on. And so it seemed like it was a pleasant morning. It seemed fairly pleasant. And I'm not sure if something had tried to get up again on us or not, but um, there's a different warmth that isn't like that, and it seems like it's okay. Um, but the point is we were waking up in a pleasant fashion. That's key to your understanding. And there wasn't anything bad. As a matter of fact, it was pleasant. This was like that, and that was like this, and it was the vibe was good, and I was thinking to myself, this is kind of pleasant, a pleasant morning, and then right then, of course, because I knew that there were loving spirits that had come to visit me, I guess, and they don't like that, I guess. But I don't know if they tried to drop anything or not. We prayed about it since they went by. And that was our cue to, hey, that's right, let's go ahead and go start the day. If they're out that early, we might as well get back on our thing too. And that's what this is doing. This whole thing with the cardiac patient gives me an excuse to be involved in something and to have, I'm laying it off like it's, it is what it is. But what I'm saying is instead of it being a great burden, and yeah, it takes a lot of my time, but it's also bringing me back into a productive mode. I was already getting there, but this just helps because it's like, yeah, let's go do this, let's go do that, and we'll get this done. And it's like I told her, the deal I made her was, at one point she even asked me, "You're not going to abandon me in this, are you?" And I'm like, "Look, I've gone through a couple of these things with you. I mean, she's been on oxygen and laid up before, and hospitals and all this, and I've been trapped with it." I said, I told you I'm going to be leaving at some point, but I'm not going to just jump out and drop you in the middle of this. I said, like I told her several times, I said, I give you 2 weeks of waiting on your hand and foot. But after that, you're supposed to be up and about, and being able to get things and do things and all the other stuff. And soon she'll be released from her not being able to reach over her head and stuff like that, because her sternum will have healed up enough that she'll not be at risk of causing any damage to that. It's a hell of an operation, or a heavenly operation. I don't know what we would say, but extreme. And they have my pity, which the enemy doesn't. They said they didn't really understand mercy, although I know they want it. And so if you don't understand mercy, then you probably don't understand pity. Pity and mercy go together very well. Guys, thanks for all your love and all your well wishes. It really means a lot. I'm so very happy that there are people around that I really do want to meet. And my mindset has changed, my perceptual. I'm working with different tool sets that we're beginning to reincorporate. I don't know if we're ever going to get, there was a point, I started thinking about, being the sunny guy. There was a point, where I was actually, I truly would say things and mean it. Like, I have no enemies. Now, can you imagine what a beautiful world you're living in if you truly do believe that you have no enemies? That's your mindset. And you're walking around going, and you still believe in God and all that stuff, but it's just all the positive aspects of it. Because, hey, like witches, you don't even believe in the devil. Not really. And if there was a devil, why would he be interested in you, right? Well, the reason why he's interested in you is because you're of great value. That's why. If you're walking around with a light that's incorporated into you now, I guess you would be of even greater value. Well, that would be a real feather in their cap if they could somehow get us to say, oh yeah, this is where we want to be. We want to be hanging out with these people. Yeah, we're happy here, yeah. No. No, they all know upstairs that that's all been a lie. That we've been held here against our own will. I'm happy that things are progressing and that we're going up. That we continue to be improved and upgraded. And I'm glad that the enemies are paying for it. God bless you. God keep you. I've been liking a lot of the things I've been seeing on some of the messages. I saw that Dragon Girl out there today. That's just one of the biggest damn jokes it's just the biggest insanity I've ever seen. It's a dragon. It says it's a dragon. It's a self-proclaimed dragon, but yet speaks as though the Lord is going to be working for them somehow. Is in favor of them somehow. Well, all I can tell you is if he's in favor of you at some point, just understand that he's going to bring that all the way back around and stomp your ass right back out. So in other words, is do what you know. That's why I was thinking, I was wondering, do the principals and the principalities have any free will? Is there any free will? Is there any? Or are they really just like, NPCs? You've got a program, you've got a nature that you have to obey. And with your anger, the spirit of anger with you, so everything's controlled. Like no one has any choice. I will always, no matter what, by nature, resist this, that, or the other, whatever it is. That by my nature, I'm going to be saying no. And by their nature, they're going to be, you see what I'm saying? What did we want? To leave. To be done with the circus fiasco thing. I understand that the separation does continue, and I pray it does, and that it's finalized. And again, heaven finishes the thing and brings about a final defeat. One which it's not, one defeat in one battle. They're supposed to be defeated. And that's what's going to happen. And now is that, they're actually stomped down physically and all this. Well, the defeat is no more access here at all. There's no way back in. Your attacks won't do anything but hurt you, which is the deal. That's what's happening. That's what the game is. That's why you don't attack us, because it's not going to cause damage here. And instead, boom, it falls back on them as a wall, 10 times bigger. So that'll end those problems soon enough. And we'll continue up, which will discourage any type of activity like that anyway, because again, pointless. Here we are in that moment of change again. Things are getting better. My appetite's really, I think, I'm primed for that diet or for fasting or something, because I'm just not. I just got to that point again where it's like the food is just nah. It's like no matter what I think about it, it's like nah. It's just time. Gotta take flight. Gotta get light. Guys, thank you. Love you. Love y'all for loving us. Well, sincerely, and I pray for all of you that do love us sincerely, all of you who are working for us, that are for our success and victory. And our success, monetary success, those are different types of, there's different types of currencies. And we're just going to be successful in all currencies, because we can use them all for the church. This is a building that is serves the light, the kingdom of light. And so we can use all the tools that we can get. And no, money doesn't corrupt us. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Not anything will corrupt us. That's the whole gig here. That's the whole deal. That's what we're getting into. To becoming that which they can't contaminate or corrupt. Right, exactly. Okay. God love you. God keep you. I'm going to sing a song for the day. Make it happy. We'll talk to you soon.